Katie Sugden in Emmerdale. How she died and why Robert was responsible. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of Emmerdale's most unforgettable storylines, the tragic death of Katie Sugden. Stick with me until the end because I'll not only revisit her heartbreaking story but also share my thoughts on what this means for Robert, Erin, and the future episodes. Katie Sugden's shocking and explosive exit in 2015 cemented her place in Emmerdale history. After years of tension with Robert Sugden, Katie discovered his dangerous secret, an affair with Erin Dingle. Determined to expose him, she confronted Robert at Wiley's farm, sparking a showdown that ended in horror. Her death left the entire village reeling and set off a chain reaction of lies, heartbreak, and cover-ups that would haunt the Sugdens for years. Katie's demise was more than an accident. It revealed Robert's ruthless side and ensured that Katie would be remembered as one of Emmerdale's most iconic victims. Katie's arrival in teen romance with Andy. Katie Addyman was first introduced as Andy Sugden's love interest after they met in school detention. Their young romance quickly became serious. Katie even got pregnant but tragically suffered a miscarriage. Andy proposed when they were just 16, and by 17 they were living together at Butler's farm. Their relationship was rocky, with multiple breakups and reconciliations. The affair with Robert. Feeling neglected, Katie had an affair with Andy's brother Robert. Although Daz caught them, Katie managed to convince Andy that Daz was lying. She ended things with Robert, married Andy in 2004, but later reignited the affair when Robert started dating her friend Donna. Eventually, Katie and Robert confessed, devastating Andy. Katie and Robert got engaged, but it didn't last. Robert cheated with Sadie King, and Katie left the village for a while. Car accident and her father's death. In 2006, Katie was involved in a car crash. When she woke from her coma, she learned her father had died in the accident. Andy supported her through her grief, and the two reconciled. But their marriage fell apart again when Andy had an affair with Joe Styles. Surrogacy and life-threatening moments. Katie agreed to be a surrogate for Perdita, her business partner, despite her feelings for Perdita's husband Grayson. After discovering Grayson's lies, Katie conned him out of money but later gave it all back so Perdita could start a new life. This led to a terrifying confrontation where Grayson held Katie at gunpoint. Later, she was also taken hostage by corrupt cop Nick Henshaw, who killed himself after trying to frame Andy for arson. Marriage to Declan and the quad bike accident. Declan Macy proposed to Katie 3 times before she said yes. But their marriage faced problems from the start, including a dramatic wedding cake fight with Megan. After a heated argument, Katie fell down a mine shaft and was left critically injured. The accident caused pelvic damage that left Katie infertile, creating tension between her and Declan, who secretly wanted a son to inherit his fortune. Their relationship ended after Declan cheated with Charity, and Katie eventually reunited with Andy. Robert's return and the build-up to tragedy. Robert's return in 2014 reignited Katie's hatred toward him. She and Andy remarried on Christmas Day, but Robert humiliated them by engraving insults inside their wedding rings. Katie became obsessed with exposing Robert when she discovered flirty texts from Erin. Her fixation pushed a wedge between her and Andy, but Erin eventually decided to stop sneaking around and tipped Katie off about where to catch Robert in the act. Katie's death. Katie went to Wiley's farm and caught Robert kissing Erin. She snapped a picture as proof before confronting Robert. He grabbed her phone and blocked her from leaving. When Katie refused to stay quiet, she charged at him, but Robert pushed her, causing her to fall through rotten floorboards to her death. Andy later found her lifeless body and broke down as he held her in his arms, a scene that devastated fans. Who played Katie Sugden? Katie was played by Sammy Winward, who was just a teenager when she landed the role. After leaving Emmerdale, she starred in ITV dramas like Prey, Fearless, and The Long Shadow alongside co-star Charlie Webb. Final thoughts. Katie's death was one of the most shocking moments in Emmerdale history and forever changed Robert's character arc. With Chaz and Patty now blaming Robert for everything that's happened to Aaron, it feels like Katie's ghost still haunts the village. I think the next episodes might show Robert being pushed further into a corner. Maybe we'll even see him finally break down about Katie's death. What do you think? Let me know in the comments if you believe Robert deserves redemption or if Katie's death is a stain he can never wash away.